Alright, hello and welcome to the stream. It's been a while. I've been sick. Unfortunately, I'm back. Hope you, for those of you here in America, I hope you had a better 4th of July week than I did. Anyway, continuing my playthrough of the Legend of Heroes series, from Sky to Cold Steel. Still doing the Steam code thing. If you're interested, the info is below. I need to update the list, by the way. Yeah. Alright, where were we? Okay, thank you, phone. Um, yeah, it should be this one. If you've played this before, we just kind of, I think we just wrapped up the, orphanage section. Okay, all these are done. You're to be commended for your assistance to the civilians and general contributions to the area. I can honestly say this is the first time someone's been sent to participate in a play. Oh, that's right, we were helping, Chloe. Well, I'll be waiting for your report. Okay, Tic Tacs. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, files, that's what I'm looking for. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Those are on. Yeah, this is the only thing we can do. A ferocious monster? Wait, what? I thought we did this. Sephiroth Tower. Well, it is a main quest, so let's hold off on that. Let's do the play thing first. I think we're up to date on all our weapons and stuff, so we could just go. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm still a little sick. It's a little sniffly. If I cough like unexplicitly. What's up, Australoki? Yeah, and I'm not 100% new. I have played a little Cold Steel on the Vita, and I decided I want to go back to the quote unquote beginning. Yeah, unfortunately, I missed out during the like PSP uh, era, I guess. Thanks for hanging out, though. Appreciate it. Still new. You started with Cold Steel and dropped it pretty early because you realized how important it is to play these in order. Yeah. I got that feeling too. Boy, does it pay off. Cool, that's cool. I'm excited to see how it pays off. Wow, so this is the Royal Academy. I like it here. It seems nice and relaxing. Perfect type of environment for studying, I'd say. Huh. Well, everyone's in class at the moment. It'll get pretty noisy if you just wait around a little while. This is the only series that is so interconnected, like a series of books with great characters and plot, and after 9 games is only... Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's kind of like daunting, like you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do, and then I kind of put off the Trails games for a little bit because I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do, and then I can, in the meantime, I can play like these smaller games, and you feel like you can accomplish something, but like when a game is so big like this, or even Witcher 3, you're like, oh, you get, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But yeah, I get that feeling. But I appreciate it. Like I've even said in this game how I appreciate when you talk to an NPC before something happens, and then you talk to them again like after an important event happens. Like they'll comment on it, and in the other games that they don't say anything about the current events. Uh, After playing them all, you're like, oh my god, I want this series to continue until 90. Yeah, there are definitely games where people are like, I never want it to end because it's so great. Uh, so I guess people are busy preparing for it. Correct. I want to introduce you to the head of the student council, but she's in class. So I'll take you to the dean's office first. When I think of the, what is it, what did she say? The president, I think of Towa from Charles of Cold Steel. She's a little sweetheart. Uh, why there? To meet Dean Collins, he's in charge of the whole academy. Uh, his office is on the first floor of the main building to the right. Got it. Well, let's go meet the dean then. Okay. Uh, Janitor Parks. Students are always up late around this time of year, which means I have to make my rounds later than usual. Okay. Anyone else wandering the campus? What's this? I thought this was a girls' school. Clubhouse. Okay. Okay. Age and his lunch. Recipe cool. Okay. Well now, classes are almost over. I should get flooded with hungry young students here shortly. Oh, I thought that was a dude. His name is Deborah. It's hard to tell with her hiding behind the stall. Okay, I know this already. Okay. Oh, that is a wall of text. Your playthrough was really interesting. I typically don't like really slow games unless the payoff is worth it. I had no idea to know if it would pay off or not after playing most of the game, considering to drop it, the ending just changed my mind completely about the series. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it is a very slow burn, and it is like you have to you have to know going in that it's gonna, you kind of have to play the whole series, and you kind of have to, beforehand, like it's it's building up stuff, and there's a lot of context and a lot of world building. But I do like that. I like when, like, arguably this series is the best at world building. Like, there's so much lore, there's so many characters, like so many named NPCs, and I appreciate that. Like even big AAA games like Elder Scrolls, which I love, and other games like that, they don't do as well of a world building as this series. It is, in my opinion, the best. is this? Schoolhouse. Hmm. Yeah, since the games are so connected, their first game had to have a ton of world building. No way to make it not as slow, yeah. Managed to do what it does so well. Yep, absolutely. Oh, hello, Chloe. Pardon me, Fauna, I just got back. Welcome back. If you're looking for the Dean, he just went to his office. He's been quite worried about you. Oh, alright, I'll go and see him now. Faculty. Well, that guy sure looks like a Dean, alright. I'm back, Dean Collins. He's even wearing like. Did you just come? Did this guy just come back from a graduation? Like, I'm not sure if a dean would be wearing the graduation cap like all times. Whoa, he just graduated. he got his 10th doctorate degree. Good job, Dean. Hello, Chloe. And who might you be? It's nice to meet you, Dean. We're from the Bracer Guild. But you're so young. Very impressive indeed. Are you by any chance here because of the fire at the orphanage? He reminds me of Octopath Traveler with that scholar route. I've started playing it, but like it was a little bit too modular and formulaic. Like opening story, this section, like dungeon, and everyone was like that, but it just like obviously different story. And it was a little grindy. I kind of want to pick it up again, but um, I think I'll have to play it in like smaller bits rather than sitting it down because it got a little tiresome. But it's still a good game. Great combat system in Octopath. Um, uh-huh. Yes, actually. Chloe explained the entire situation surrounding the fire to Dean Collins. I see. That's terrible. I wish I could do something to help. And I'm imagining him stroking his beard. Well, first, there's the matter of cheering up the children. Perhaps I could start there. Yes, sir. In that case, I will work on the play with Estelle and Joshua. I think that's a good idea. Estelle and Joshua, I wish you both the best. Do what you can. Yes, sir. To the best of our meager ability. I'm letting the head of the student council handle the matter of the play. Her name is Jill. She can tell you far more about it than I ever could. I'll see about setting up dorm rooms for you. Dorms? Well, the campus festival is almost upon us. I'd imagine that you'll need to rehearse every day for long hours. Just to note, you already got over the most boring parts of the game. The the play is usually where people say the game picks up a bit. Oh, really? You mean the part where uh the kid like tries to go fight the gangsters or whatever, like the thugs? Yeah, it wasn't the best part, but I had fun imagining like the thug guys like being like, "Hey, yo," like that type. And if that's the case, you'll need a place to sleep, will you not? Oh, okay. That would be greatly appreciated. Ah, lessons seem to have concluded for the day. Why not go and introduce yourselves to the president then? Yes, sir. Uh, we should go to the student council room next. It's to the right of the main building, uh, on the second floor of the clubhouse. Okay, let's go. Eh. Oh. Everyone in the Woodwinds group is late. I wonder if I should just start getting ready on my own. It's still gonna be slow, but we'll have more interesting things happen, like the orphanage part that happened. Okay. Hi, Toa. I don't know who you... Jill. So busy. The budgets for all of the concession stands have been checked over. No problems with sending out the invitations. Hans. Uh, now that's all that's left is the play. If we can't find anyone to fill the last two roles, the only option might be for us to fill them in ourselves. Oh no, there's no way you're acting in the play. The horrors I witnessed when we first tried those costumes on are going to haunt me for the rest of my life. What the heck? You won't spoil anything cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be as vague as possible too. Okay. Don't remind me. I never want to wear anything like that again. Oh, I'm assuming he had to wear like a female outfit or something. I'm back, Jill. Hello, Hans. Chloe? I heard about the fire. It must have been awful. Were the matron and kids all right? Yes, they're fine for now. Or maybe she was like, they're fine for now. We're on to you, Chloe. Um, it's gonna be not as long as I usually go. Maybe like 2.5, 3 hours today. Yeah, man. Take care of yourself and get some snacks and stuff. Uh, okay. The orphanage was burned to the ground, though. I see. Well, try to keep your spirits up. Fretting won't do anyone good. The best thing we can do is make the place something the kids can enjoy. Yes, Matron Teresa gave us the same advice, so we'll give it our best. With your help, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. To think, to think I was stressing about it just a few minutes ago. Who are your friends? Nice to meet you. My name's Estelle. I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. So you must be the ones Chloe spoke of before. I told I I told you I'd bring them here. They'll be helping too. Oh, that's a relief. I'm glad to meet both of you. I'm Jill Ridenour. I'm the head of the student council. I'll be directing the play. And I'm the vice president, Hans. It's nice to meet you both. Likewise. Good to meet you too. Hmm, you know... Oh, what? With bracers here, maybe we can incorporate stunts. Are you any good with a sword, Estelle? Well... My father mainly trained me on the staff, but I'm not hopeless at least. Okay then, that settles it. You'll have a big sword fight with Chloe. Whoa, 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 a sword fight? She means in the play, of course. There's a duel between the two knights at the climax of the play. It's a really powerful scene, perfect for the final act. We don't have any girls who can use a sword well enough to compete with Chloe, much less to make it look good. She beat every guy in the fencing tournament and took the top spot. Oh wow. She actually beat out Hans in the final match. Thanks for reminding me, Jill. It's not that I'm no good, it's just that Chloe is way better. I'm still only an amateur. I don't think I'd be any match for a professional like Estelle. And again with the modesty. But hey, if you need my help, I'm your girl. We can do it, Chloe. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can. Thank you. Huh, you know, a duel between two female knights ought to be pretty unique. Female knights? They're going to be playing two male knights. Huh? Huh? But that leaves us without a role for Joshua. Or the, that. But that leaves us without a role for Joshua. Oh my, whatever shall we do? He deserves to play a crucial role in this. Yes, a crucial role. I think we may have just the part for him. What kind of play is this exactly? It's called Madrigal of the White Magnolia. It's a famous story set in a time where there are nobles and commoners. A princess is courted by both a knight of royal blood and a commoner. In spite of their different social classes, the three have been friends since childhood. As you can imagine, I'm so stuffy. As you can imagine, this leads to complications between the nobles and the commoners. And there's a great happy ending to the whole thing. Hey, that sounds like fun. So then, why are the girls playing the guys' roles? It's just something to make the production more interesting this time. Having guys and girls switch roles, that is. Huh. I was kind of thinking that's what they were doing. Really? Wow, and the teachers are okay with this? End sexual discrimination. Be free of gender roles. Wow, this game is like woke before its time. Um, put in that light. Put in that light. The teachers love the idea. Personally, I just thought people would get a kick out of it. Jill, you're incorrigible. Yep, even though she says she prefers the title Evil Genius. Ha, I'm totally up for this. Hey, hold on a second. From what you're telling me then, the crucial role you need me to play is... Yep, you're totally doing us a favor here. A massive favor. Um, Thank you for introducing us to such nice people, Chloe. I'm sorry, Joshua. So these are our costumes? I figured that if we're playing knights, we'd be all armored up. Well, armor and a helmet won't work well if we want people to see you act. That's why I decided to arrange things so you'd be dressed more like royal guardsmen. Oh, I got it. It's perfect for Chloe, she's petite. Thank you so much. Okay. I think that suits you also. Huh, really? Say, why are we dressed in different colors? Um, because I'm playing the Azure Knight, Oscar. You're playing the Ruby Knight, Julius. It makes the play more colorful. Ah, okay then. So, what about Joshua? The object of your affection is the fair Princess Cecilia. Come on, Princess, this way. Oh, wait, I'm not in the moment yet. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, isn't she the prettiest princess? Your princess is in this castle. Well, that wig, like, really fit him good. If you're going to say something, say it. Don't leave me in suspense. Well, how should I put it? I think it looks perfect. I'm shocked. You look beautiful. Indeed, such poise. Why, if I didn't know what's really going on under there, I'd be smitten at the very sight of you. Well, thank you for being so honest about it, at least. I'm not so thrilled, but this is just as I'd hoped. I think everyone will be pretty pleased with the casting. Come on, everyone. Let's make this play one to remember. Alright. Boo-hoo. I wonder, am I gonna actually have to, like, choose lines, and then I'll get, like, bonus Bracer Guild points if I do better? That's what I'm assuming. Afterward, Estelle and Joshua each slept in their respective dormitories. Okay, Estelle, please use this bed. Thank you. But that means you and Jill are in the same room? Or in the same room? You two must be close. Huh. We've we have been ever since we first started here. As roommates, we're pretty much inseparable. By the way, I have a proposition for you. Oh yeah. What? Joshua, best girl. Want to be an honorary best friend of mine? Ooh, I like where this is going. After all, we're going to be working together. You don't mind, do you? Of course not. Not superseding me, I hope. We're a best friend trio, right? Of course we are. My new best friends, Jill and Chloe. Wonderful. Looks like it's just us girls in here. This'll be fun. Evil laugh. Yeah. Uh, no need to worry about boys prying eyes while we're here. You make it sound so dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Okay, that. You're so innocent. Like a little lamb. Oh, that's just mean. Just for that, I'm not baking you any sweets. Oh, well, pardon me. I apologize for offending you, Mademoiselle Chloe. Nope, try again. Hmm? What's wrong, Estelle? What's with all the staring? It's no big deal. I've just got a little green monster on my shoulder. What? I don't think I've ever heard that expression. What do you mean? I have some friends back in Roland, but the most we ever did was have sleepovers. Lamb role playing? Okay. what kind of role playing would that be? Or maybe one would be the lamb and one would be the farmer and do some shearing. I think it must be nice to have someone close living under the same roof with you. What do you think, Chloe? I'm not sure. I don't really understand what would make you jealous, Estelle. So you won't? Okay. I concur. I almost want to ask where you get off saying something like that. Why would you say that? Oh, come on. You've got a traveling companion, don't you? A pretty nice looking one, to boot. Who you've also, I don't know, lived under the same roof with? Are you talking about Joshua? That's kind of a silly question. You've got a hot guy. Hot. With you all the time, and you're jealous of us living in an all-girl household? I'm playing a tiny violin for you, like minuscule in size. Shows what you know. Joshua's more like a big brother to me. Us living together is more like a family thing. Oh ho ho, a family thing, she says. I wonder if Joshua feels the same. Huh? I bet that's not what a guy his age would think. It's gotta be tough for him to always be around a pretty girl like you. Oh man, the like kind of like mirror glasses, like evil thought, uh, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Art style is kind of universal. She's like planning an evil thoughts in her head. Jill, you evil genius, nailed it. Enough, Jill. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Estelle. Jill has a bad habit of picking on people. If we're gonna start talking about bad habits, is there something you would like to say? Nope, I'm good. Heh heh. Come on, don't mess with me like that. And really, Joshua, I mean, come on, no way. Someone's in denial. Jill. Oops, I just remembered. I have to give my daily report to the teacher before bed. So, good night, ladies. Sleep well. I swear. Oh, right, Estelle. If you'd like, I can lend you some of my pajamas. Estelle? Huh? What? Oh, right, pajamas. Sure, that sounds great. With that, Estelle and Joshua's unlikely life at the Royal Academy had begun. Fell back asleep. In the morning, they would wake up and go to school just like the other students. Oh man, we're back in class, just like Trails of Cold Steel. That's Instructor Sarah. Hey, Instructor Sarah. All throughout the morning, they attended lessons with the other students. As the day wore on, lunch was enjoyed by all over pleasant, silly conversation, mostly revolving around how Joshua might look in heels. School was followed by rigorous rehearsals that lasted late into the night. Everyone was having such fun that the time seemed to fly by. And the day before the festival, my friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak, that we may both be unburdened, if nothing else, for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path through fate with our own hands, but at this moment my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? But what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? Though I have no wish to fight you again, it would seem that I am left with little choice. Before this storm, by the name of revolution, should claim us both, take up your sword, and we shall let fate decide. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come, then, let it be done. Indeed. Phew. Woohoo! I finally got through the scene with no mistakes. And a convincing performance it was. I've got nothing on you, though. I don't think you've flubbed a single line. Well, I've been familiar with the script for a long time. I think I learned it at about the same rate you're going. I really appreciate you taking the trouble to rehearse. It's no big deal. You kind of been my guide through it all. I think you would make a great bracer personally. You flatter me. We finally do this for real tomorrow. I hope Matron Teresa and the children will enjoy it. Slow clap. Uh, they really mean a lot to you, don't they? They're like your family. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? No, you're exactly right. They're the ones who taught me the real value of family. Both my parents died shortly after I was born. Uh, I was left in the care of an affluent relative. I never wanted for anything, but I really had no idea what having a family was like. It was 10 years ago that I met the matron. 10 years ago? Was that during the Hundred Days War? Yes, that was when I came to Rouen. Everyone I knew had scattered trying to escape the Imperial forces. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Matron Teresa and her husband Joseph took me in and cared for me. After the war ended, we waited several months for word to come of my relatives. She and Joseph were so kind to me. That was when I first understood what it must be like to have a mother and father, and how it must be to have a family to be with. Chloe, I'm sorry. I've been rambling. You must be bored to tears. No, not at all. Let's really show everyone tomorrow how it's done. Right. I was worried before, but I'm really excited now. Jill and Hans have worked hard on this, haven't they? Yes, indeed. But I think Joshua has really been the biggest help. I never expected him to be such a good actor. Yeah, he acted all uninterested, but he sure plays the role of a spoiled princess well. He definitely nailed the mannerisms. I've seen professionals turn in worse performances. Does he have any experience in the theater? Hmm, I don't really know about his life before I met him. Whatever went on back then, he's never wanted to talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. Don't sweat it. He's always been the type to be good at whatever he does. He's always so calm and collected. Sometimes he gets flustered though, and that's when he's really cute. Huh? Perhaps our roles should have been reversed. What? Julius and Oscar. Somehow I think you would have preferred to play Oscar. How come? Well, maybe I mean Julius is the son of a noble, and I sure don't know anything about that. That's not what I mean. It's more about, the ending. Oh, you mean how Oscar gets... Right. Well, it's just Joshua. And hey, do you mean you wouldn't like kissing Joshua? Don't be ridiculous. Still, it does seem rather risque. Come on, you're starting to sound like Jill. And besides, Joshua just sees me like a sister. Does he? He's always treated me like a little kid, especially with my dad around. It drives me nuts. Anyway, there's absolutely nothing like that going on. Oh, okay. Ah, here you are. Joshua. Ah, Hans. Rehearsal's over, and you're still practicing. That's some dedication you two have. Ready for the big duel scene? Just leave it to us. It'll be flawless. Really? I look forward to seeing it. Anyway, what are you two doing here? Were you looking for us? Yeah. Today's the last day that you two will be staying with us in the dorms, right? I was thinking we could have a big dinner to pump ourselves up. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. I think it sounds like a great idea. By the way, wasn't Jill with you? She was called away by the dean some time ago. I'll go check on her. I'll come with you. You guys can go on ahead to the cafeteria. Okay. As you wish, boss. Don't call me that. Huh, it looks like they're really hitting it off. Sometimes it worries me that he doesn't really let people get close. What? Oh, it's nothing. Okay then, let's get changed. It, it'd be kind of embarrassing to walk around like this. I have to agree. Also, you don't want to get the costumes dirty. I think that's the bigger issue. That should do it. Want to go meet up with Jill? Alright, let's go to the dean's office. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's cool. They actually, like, connected the stage and stuff. Huh. Interesting that they took the time to do that. Okay, that's the auditorium. Okay. Yeah, transition's great. Yeah, there's a lot of small touches that like in this game that isn't in other games. Um, like I think other games would probably not take the time to like give you the full camera view, just so they don't have to like render stuff that's like behind this wall or whatever. Not other small things, just really attention to detail. That's how you know that Falcom loves their games. Yep, definitely. Hey, that's a great idea. That's our dean, always level-headed. Ha, you flatter me. Then I assume I can entrust the list to you? Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Excuse us. Oh, we're sorry. Are we interrupting? Also, have you seen the treasure chest messages if you check the chest twice? Yes, I did notice that. Those are hilarious. I checked all of them. Every time I come across a new chest, I always check it at least twice. I can't remember off the top of my head which is the funniest. No, no, we were just finishing up. Actually, Dean, don't say anything. You'll spoil the fun tomorrow. What? You're acting all suspicious. Those weren't in originally? Oh, interesting. The localization team did that because they love the series. Nice. Huh. Uh, so what are you plotting this time, Jill? You'll have to find out and you'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Anyway, what's up? Do you need me for something? Yes, actually. Chloe explained that an evening feast had been planned for the next day, in anticipation of the play's success. Oh, that sounds fine. I'm just hoping and praying the festival is a big success. Let's give it all we've got. Heh, barring any major complications, I think tomorrow will go just fine. Yes, sir. Come on, Jill. Let's go to the cafeteria. Okay. Okay, where is the cafeteria again? I think this is it. The clubhouse. Huh. Hello, Logic. Are you still working on the research for your class presentation? Yes, I'm almost finished. But I'm missing a few research materials needed to back up the points made in the presentation. Oh my, that's terrible. Specifically, I need all 3 volumes of the Rouen Economics series. It appears that some miscreant has carried them out of the reference section. I don't suppose you've seen them anywhere around school, have you? I don't think so. I see, well, they must be around here somewhere. If you should happen to find them, please let me know. We shall. If we find them, you will be the first to know. Hidden quest? Awesome. I love that there are hidden quests in this series. I mean, it's kind of annoying because you're like, ah, I missed something, ah, darn it. But it's also kind of a nice thing because it rewards people for exploring and just talking to random NPCs. I found one, or as they would say in Breath of the Wild, you found me. Okay. Oh, whoops. I hope I don't miss the opportunity to do this the hidden quest. Uh, Thank you, Jill. Hey, we've been waiting for you. Now, now are you ready to order some food? Not just yet. I'm going to sit down. Just let me know when you're done. Okay, good. I don't want to advance the story because we could possibly miss that hidden quest. Uh, the only really annoying ones are the ones that have the time limit that goes something like, quest doesn't exist. You you speak once to a plot-related character, quest shows up. You speak to the next plot-related character, quest is done. Oh, so you're just talking to them, you don't actually do anything, is that what you're saying? Yeah, I could see that being really annoying. That reminds me of a quest in Final Fantasy XIV, where it's like, hey, I need you to talk, I need you to tell, so and so something, and it's like you look on the quest marker on the mini map, and it's like, dude is like literally 10 steps away, and it's like, you mean that dude right over there that you're like you with like literally within 10 steps of you. And then I think the next quest was like just relaying the message, and you're like, oh my god, that was so annoying. I mean, the time frame to find and complete some of the quests is really, really small. Like, talk to two people kind of sort. Oh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that some of the quests on the guild board, it says short, medium, long. So that's kind of what you mean, I guess. Like, you have a small window to complete it in. Man, I'm really stuffy. Who are you? Hehehe, night is upon us. Did you know? Just north of here is an old building that used to be part of the school. Way back when, it was refitted to serve as a military stronghold. I'll bet you couldn't make it out of there alive. Okay. Found me. Okay, I think there's one more. Oops. Some of the kids came by earlier looking for the key to unlock the old building. They wanted materials for set dressing, they said. And they went in some time ago, but I haven't heard from them since. There's a lot of students who haven't come back to their dorms yet. I might go make my rounds before curfew. Okay. Ah, it's almost time for bed. Oh wait, the play. Okay. Okay. We're trapped. Let me out. Oh, Chloe and Estelle. Good luck with the play tomorrow. Thanks. Oh, I guess Mr. Effort and Miss Wiola are like what's the word I'm looking for? Like house mothers, or um like they supervise the dorms or something. Oh, is everyone still practicing? You should get to bed and rest up for tomorrow. Uh, it's just been a full week of upheaval. Rehearsals for the play, setting up for the art club's food stand, plus helping out with the class exhibition. You did a pretty good job, a pretty good check that. You did a great job. And where were you during all that work, huh? I'd been considering backing out of the play too. Well, I wasn't expecting you to volunteer for the role of the Archbishop. Of course I did. Did you think I'd really play it as a commoner? If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. Unfortunately, I had to give up the lead role. I'm impressed. Somehow I get the feeling that I'm being led down this thorny path. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Okay. Um, okay, no book here. Let's try the auditorium. Hey, cool, there's a spotlight here. It's neat. When I first saw these like blue colored chests in the game, I was like, sweet chest, and I'm like, what? I can't interact with it. It kind of irritates me that there are like, I mean, it makes sense that there would be chests in the world for random storage, but it kind of irritated me that I couldn't get anything from it. You can only get it from the the brown wooden chest that you see in the world. Okay, let's see. Is the book in here? The book of rules. Logic is such a perfectionist. Personally, I think we've gotten plenty done. Oh, hi Chloe. The class has finished up most of its setup duties. Logic is still at work in the reference room. It has a graph depicting changes in the tourist industry's annual growth rate. It summarizes the trends in orbital arts usage. Oops. I was thinking it might be back here. Hey Nikita, don't you think this is good enough? I can put the finishing touches on tomorrow when everyone will be around to help. Man, you never get tired of passing work off on other people. Everyone else still has work to do too. There's no telling if anyone else will even have time to help you. Well, I guess you're probably right. Man, I'm hungry. These two must be childhood friends. They both live in Rouen. Okay. Huh. Okay. Found it. You kids came from Roland, didn't you? I'm actually from there too. Ooh. Speaking of which, my parents will be visiting to attend the festival. It's good that they were invited. Huh, okay. The students will show everyone the fruits of their labors tomorrow. I'll do my best to keep my criticism to myself, as valid as they may be. Okay. Alright, I believe the dude who was looking for the books was here. Yes. Chloe, is this what he's talking about? Yes, I believe so. Logic, is this what you've been looking for? Handed over economics 1, 2, 3. Ah, yes. You have my thanks. Now I finally have all of the books I need for my research. I look forward to reading your paper when it's done, Logic. Yes, and I look forward to showing you my results. You will be astounded. Thanks to your help, I can make this paper the best it can possibly be. Now I really should get started. Time is short. I wish you the best of luck with your play, Chloe. We'll do our best. Isn't that right, Estelle? You can count on it. Good to hear it. Festival Help Quest Research Materials Hunt completed. Yay! Oh, I didn't notice freaking, what's her name? Jill was in our party. Okay, let's take... Thank you, phone. Let's take a safety save. Just in case, you know, I missed something or whatnot. Yes. Oh man, my stomach cries out for nourishment. Finishing up the play and having to run hither and yon like a madman really works up an appetite. Huh. But that all ends after today, right? You're right, let's get motivated. Got the new job to deal with and all. What new job? Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. Let's go out there and stir things up. We're going to make this festival a huge success. I'll be counting on you, Estelle. You too, Joshua. Oh, I'm all over it. We'll do our absolute best. That evening, everyone spent a rather busy hour in the cafeteria. At the end, they all raised a toast with soft drinks to the success of the play. Afterward, they returned to the dorm and went to bed early, in order to be prepared for the busy day ahead. And then on the day of the festival, the stage is set perfectly. The lights are just right. Okay, looks like we're ready to unleash our masterpiece. We'll be opening soon. We've got a bit before everything starts though. Go have some fun in the meantime. Now you're talking. I'm gonna stuff my face with something from every food stand out there. Looking around is fine, but if you eat too much, you'll be too full to move in the play. Yeah, I probably shouldn't overdo it. Hey, aren't you guys gonna come with us? Can't. We've still got student council business to deal with. You'll be fine. Go have some fun. What student council business? And didn't you say the same thing yesterday? Is there something I can do to help? We're fine, I promise. All you need to do is show Estelle and Joshua around. Aren't the Pipsqueaks gonna be showing up soon? Oh, right, sorry. We'll have time enough to go out and enjoy the festival. Oh, yeah, and Joshua, if you see any hot girls out there, I expect you to beeline it, right back here and tell me, got it? I wouldn't want any of them missing out on the pleasure of my company. Yeah, yeah, got it. Tall, gorgeous, sensual, charming. Did I miss anything? My friend, I couldn't have said it better myself. Man. Seriously, talk about one-track minds. I'm like kind of conditioned to when I hear it like a school bell like that. I think of uh Danganronpa. It's like, good morning, students. I don't know if you've ever played Danganronpa, the visual novel game. But yeah, that's what I think of when I hear school bell. Um, the time you've been the time you've been waiting, all been waiting for has finally arrived. The 52nd Genis Royal Academy Campus Festival has begun. Hey, look at everybody. Holy tons of people. Well, this is the famed Genis Royal Academy after all. So it's definitely not your average school festival. Huh. Well, we are expecting a lot more visitors this year than usual. Alright, it's finally here. Come on, Hans, let's go. Right. We'll be in the student council office, so come see us if you need us. Sure thing. Best of luck, you two. Shall we go and look around? Works for me. Okay. Come every year, got it. Okay. Anyone else? Alma Mater in a long time. Okay, cool. Hello, Gilbert. Oh, the steward guy. Hello, Chloe. Have all of your preparations been completed? Yep, we practiced hard, learned our lines, and spent the afternoon waxing the hair off Joshua's face and arms. Ouch. Um, all that's left is the doing now. I see. I look forward to seeing the results of your efforts. It's been some time since I was last here, but I still love my old alma mater. I I have many fond memories of this place. Okay. It's huge. That's what she said. Wonder where my grandson's classroom is. Okay. Would you like some candy? It's super delicious and better than popcorn. I was told to say that. Okay. Let's buy one of these at least. A fancy sweet found in all colors, surprisingly nutritious. Um, jelly beans are not nutritious. Well, if you're looking at like calories, it's probably like pretty calorie dense. So if you're like in a survival situation, I guess it's pretty quote unquote nutritious. And I've already bought that. Oh, it's Nile, I guess. Yeah, I've been saying Nile. Niall. Uh, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, what brings you two here? Hi, Niall. Are you here for business or pleasure? Lots of people in the entertainment industry were invited. Did you ever find a link between all those bits of information you found? I wonder. Actually, before I get into that, I'm hungry. I think I'll go fetch me some grub. I'm great at science and biology, but I'm really a novice in the kitchen. Oh well, I'll work on getting the basics at least. Okay. What do you have? Crepes. I already have that, and not this one. An elegant crepe brimming with sweet herb-infused cream. Okay. Okay. Oh hi, did you want to try one? Hee hee, it's pretty good. Ice cream with a bittersweet flavor, more for adults. A refreshing dessert that uses freshly squeezed juice. Fruity ice cream with the tartness of fresh apples. As a parent, I'd like to see how my child is going to spend his time. Okay, understandable. No, no, don't get so excited. Young folks certainly are energetic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, ladies. How would you like some light, fluffy popcorn? It's a healthier option than, say, candy. Okay. Holy popcorn. The epitome of crunchiness, a wholly natural snack. Professor Alba, is that you? I can't remember what voice I gave him. Well, Estelle and Joshua. This is a pleasant surprise. I trust you're doing well. Were you invited here for the festival? Sadly, no. I'm here on other business. I've come to investigate a new discovery within the Saffrel Tower. I was hoping the Academy could provide me with some useful materials. Wow, you're really dedicated. Huh, well, I have to be. Research hasn't made me wealthy, so I'm fueled by pure enthusiasm. On a related note, the Academy's curriculum is divided into a few courses, isn't it? Will there be any exhibitions? Yes, although of the 3 courses available to study here, only the social studies class will have an exhibition. The students are displaying the results of an independent research project. I see. I recall my own days as a student. So, where is this research publication made? Oh, okay. This must be your first time at the Academy, right? Huh, let's see. How to explain? Indeed, the campus is fairly littered with buildings. If you'd like, we can just take you there. That would be helpful, but I'd hate to spoil your fun here. Oh, it's fine. We're not doing anything major right now. I see. Well, in that case, I would greatly appreciate you showing me to the exhibition hall whenever you have time. I'll be waiting for you right here in the cafeteria. Can we do it now? I certainly wish my own meals only cost this much. Does this advance story or not? Okay, let's continue at first for a while. Where have I seen her before? I believe she was with Colonel Richard in the Sky Bandit hideout. Captain Amalthea. The Colonel often spoke of coming to visit. He still has his hands full at the moment, though. I'm sure he'll be free to drop by in a while. Okay. Dude, there's a festival going on. You shouldn't be studying right now. Huh. Spoopy music. Okay. Um, I've not seen you since last year's Royal Council, Mayor Dalmore. Has has much changed since then? Oh man. As you can see, I'm feeling quite well. You look to be in good health also. I expect that today will be quite enjoyable. Hey Karna. Good afternoon. Hi guys. Jean told me what's been going on. So you're just helping out wherever you're needed? More or less. Are you working as security or something? Basically. The alumni here tend to be liberal Liberalian celebrities from all walks of life. Every year they're invited back, thus the need for heightened security. Wow, no one. I wonder who else went here. The who's who of Liberal, I guess. Well, just leave security up to me, and you two can focus on helping out with the festival. Okay. Oh, okay. Is the guest at that table a real maid? French fries, fresh juice. Fruit juice with thoroughly squeezed fruit extracts. Okay. Plus students more active than usual. Okay. Under normal circumstances, I'd never be able to get in here. It's exciting. You got to fill my obligations as a guardian. Okay. Oh, so she's working as... This is a maid cafe. Manning the club's food stand in the afternoon. Have fun while I can. Okay. Isn't this a cute outfit? Sure is. Caden's been making a lot of them. Lila? Oh, it's the it's the it's the maid, the what's it called? The not the maid, but the like assistant of the mayor of Rouen. Rouen, right? Or one of the cities that we were at. It's good to see you both again. Mayor Maybell. There we go. Oh, well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Mayor Maybell too? What are you two doing here? To tell you the truth, I actually graduated from here. I always make it a point of going to the campus festival each year. Oh, okay, that's cool. But enough of me. How have you two been doing? Are you here on guild business? Well, actually, Estelle told Mayor Maybell what had been going on. Oh, so you're helping out with the play? I've always found them to be slightly tiresome, but if you're going to be on stage, I certainly don't want to miss it. I'd really rather not have anyone I know in the audience for this. Okay, cool. Hey, get out of the way. Monsters in the old building. Okay. Okay. More people than usual. Okay. Uh-huh. In the end, we weren't able to finish up setting the displays. Okay, cool. I took a day off work to see how my son has matured. Aletta seems to be quite pleased as well. I need to be a better mother from here on out. Gotta turn the doting up to 9. Okay. Hey, I wanna play. Rena and I don't share any classes or clubs, but we're still in, but still room together at the dorm. Okay. Okay. Jerome did a bang up job. Okay, cool. Arbol compatibility tester. Begin test. Yes. Whose profile will you input? Estelle. Estelle Bright, born 871186. Septian calendar. Please input next profile. Joshua Bright, born blah blah blah. Beginning analysis. These are two very active individuals. Today is the ideal day to take on new challenges or foes together. All it will take is for each to suppress the impulse to force an opinion onto the other. If these two learn to respect each other's point of view, they will both grow more mature from the experience. Most importantly, they must each learn to consider each other's feelings. Continue analysis. Yes. Okay, let's try Joshua and Chloe. Chloe rinse. Okay. Ooh, they got a little bit of a love going on. These two are greatly attuned to one another, and their time spent together today should be very enjoyable. They should be able to overcome any obstacle together, regardless of the circumstances or consequences. Their shared awareness will enable them to overcome blah blah blah. These two have strong ties of love and comradeship to each other. Let's try Sherazard and Joshua. Whoa, a lot of love. Today will be an especially active day. Your actions will cause your life to be firmly enmeshed in another's. To lively conversation when the two of you can be alone, the fire in your hearts may be kindled. Oh my. Before you can be overwhelmed, take action. Common goals and interests will carry your relationship further than it has ever been. Let's do Sherazard and Oliver. Though these two are in each other's company today, there seems to be a distinct awkwardness between them. A secret will be revealed, and if one lies, it will sow the seeds of distrust. If they cannot find their common ground, conversation between them will do no good. Compromise or giving up altogether, okay? Let's do one more. Let's do Niall, Dorothy. we're supposed to take this guy here, but let's see if we can interact with it first. Because I'm assuming once we take him here, we won't be able to, like, interact. Or like the information desk, okay. Passing next year's entrance exams, okay. Oh, it's the butler guy and the douchey guy. Your Grace, I hate to say this once more, but please consider your words when among the public. Okay. I have to get ready for the voice I gave this guy. So this is the campus which is funded through the royal coffers. As the Queen's nephew, I ought to give it a thorough inspection. I'm sure the other students will consider it a great honor. Was the old fart even invited? I imagine he was. Not inviting him would have just been asking for trouble. No haunted houses this year? Too cliched, I guess. Okay. I'm an exchange student from the Calvard Republic. I've been busy with this year's research periodical, okay? Uh-huh. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay. Well, you've certainly pulled out all the stops, haven't you? So many areas of interest, from history to economics. Thank you so much, this looks like smashing fun. It was my pleasure to help, sir. Social studies is my major, so I hope you enjoy looking around. I've never been any good at this whole academics thing. One of these days you're really going to have to get over that. Being a racer requires knowledge in many different areas of study. Ugh. Well, I'm itching to start looking around if you'll excuse me. Thank you again for showing me the way here. Okay, what time is it? I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break just to like stand up and use the restroom and stuff. So let's save. Alright, I'm not gonna put up the break screen since it's gonna be so short. But yeah, I'll see you in like 5 minutes. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Oops. Senior study hard, okay. Oh, there we go. Miss Chloe! It's the kids. Oh, you're all here. Hey, kiddos. Glad you can make it. Are you having fun? Yeah, it's awesome. I ate so much candy I puked. I told you not to be such a pig. Is Matron Teresa with you? Yep, she's talking to those people over there. Here she is. Good afternoon, all. Matron Teresa. Good afternoon, Matron. Thank you very much for inviting us here today. The children and I have enjoyed it greatly. Hey, Miss Chloe, when's your play thingy supposed to start? We've all been looking forward to it. I see. Well, you'll have to wait just a little longer. Did you know that both Estelle and Joshua are going to be in the play with me? Really? That's gonna be so cool. What part are you going to be playing, Mr. Joshua? Well, how do I put this? Ha, you'll just have to wait and see, won't you? Oh, by the way, are you guys still staying in Minoria? Yes, though through the continued good will of the innkeepers. That said, however, hey guys, do you want to see the costumes that'll be used in the play? There are pretty dresses and suits of armor. Pretty dresses? Suits of armor? I guess I have your attention. I'll give you an exclusive sneak peek at them before the play even starts. Yay! I want to go too. I'll be backstage. Come when you're ready. Okay, now, follow me. Joshua is such a thoughtful boy. I didn't want to speak of this in front of the children. You mean? Yes, I've chosen to accept the mayor's offer. We will impose upon the Minorians no longer. I will tell the children today after the festival. I see. That's sad, but I suppose you have no choice. Please don't look at me so. Gransel is easily reachable by airship. Moreover, I can look for work while I'm there. If I save enough Mira, I'll be able to rebuild the orphanage someday. Matron. Now then, let us find the children, shall we? I would imagine that they're a bit much to handle, a bit much for Joshua to handle on his own. Whoa, this is so cool! I wonder if I could wear it. Not with how short you are. I wish I could try on a white dress. Well, you look like you're having fun. Huh? Where'd Joshua go? Mr. Joshua? Oh, he said, wait here until the girls arrive. Huh. Is something wrong? Eyes knows. Mr. Joshua went looking for the guy with silver hair. Silver hair? Yeah, he helped us get out of the fire before. His hair's all shiny and pretty. What? So he's been seen on campus? Uh-huh, just for a second though. Mr. Joshua was sure surprised. Polly, you dummy. Why didn't you come and tell any of us? 'Cause I was eating a crepe. Estelle. I know. I'll be right back, matron. Yeah, that's fine. Chloe, would you please go with her? Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. By your leave, matron. Hey, you're going too? Yes, I'm sorry. We'll see you at the play. Yeah, it's gonna knock your socks off. Anyway, let's go find Joshua. I don't know who that guy with the silver hair is, but even without meeting him, he totally creeps me out. Just a moment, please. Sieg! Screed? I need to ask you something. Did you see where Joshua went? Scree! I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. Wait, is he headed? To the old school building down the back road, yes. Shall we? Alright, let's go. Scree! Scree, scree. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's save. Creepy statues, creepy. Feed me, Seymour! Okay. This looks like it should be a doorway or something. The item fairy has yet to make her second rounds today. It's funny. Strange, I could have sworn, but it couldn't be. Joshua! Hey, you two. You need to stop making us worry about you. I almost had a heart attack when I heard You went chasing after some guy with silver hair. How did you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. She's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. I did follow a man matching that description out this way, but I guess I lost him. Oh my. He must have been pretty talented if he managed to give you the slip. Any idea who he was? I'm afraid not. I don't think it was our arsonist, though. I killed him as long as I could. I see. By the way, why'd you run off by yourself? My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. Who said I was worried? I was just pointing out the importance of teamwork. You're a terrible liar. Not 5 minutes ago, you were in total panic. I was not. And hey, you were pretty concerned yourself. Thank you both. Thank you, both of you. Your attention, please. All play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Once again, all play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's almost time, isn't it? Yes, we should get into costume, then the play will start soon. Alright then, let's do this. Oh, what about that guy with the silver hair? I suppose that all we can do is let Karna know and warn her to keep an eye out. The three then spoke to Karna about the silver-haired man and left for the auditorium immediately afterward. 30 minutes later. Dun, 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 dun. I'm surprised there was like empty seats in the front row. You would think that the front row would be the one that's filled. Wow, look at all the people. Okay, now I'm getting... Oh. Excuse me. I'm getting kind of nervous. You'll be fine, Estelle. This is what all the rehearsals were for. And there she is, the prettiest princess in the center. Besides, once we start up, you'll forget they're even there. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway. Just one thing at a time, huh? Well, I guess I'll just focus on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Ugh. Okay. You two can have your little spat another time. Ahem. This year's campus festival is already a big success, though we have many esteemed individuals here such as the Duke and the Mayor. We can't afford to be intimidated. So just remember our #1 rule and you'll be fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. We've done a good job of keeping the festival lively so far. Now let's close it out with a real bang. Oops. Without further ado, the Student Council proudly presents Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Enjoy the show! In the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, 100 years ago, Liberal was still a land of nobles and aristocrats, but commoners too held some power, and they were prodigious traders that grew more influential with each passing year. During this period there was much friction between the classes, and the nobles and commoners clashed often. As time went on, these clashes intensified. The intercession of the royal family and the church failed to end their squabbling. The stage was set for a final conflict. A year had passed since illness stole the king from his people. Our tale begins on an early spring evening in the rooftop garden of Gronsel Castle. The street lights shine on everyone, each bright with their own happiness, and in spite of that, ah, here you are, princess. Please, don't you think you should be going to bed soon, your royal highness? So these must be played by dudes also, apparently, since they said the roles were reversed. Staying up so late can surely do you no good. It's all right. If I should fall ill, if that happened, then perhaps I could avoid becoming the last ember in this dying flame we call liberal. Please do not speak of such things. Your Highness, you are the most exalted individual in liberal. If you were to take a husband, you could take control of the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I shall not consent to it. But why, your Highness? You have two fine men as suitors after all. One is Sir Julius of the chivalric order of the Imperial Guards, and the eldest son of a duke. And Sir Oscar, commoner though he may be, he has been recognized um, often in his battles against the Empire. Both such fine men. No one knows better than I the quality of their characters. Oh, Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh my, isn't that Joshua playing the role of the princess? It seems that Jill has put a great deal of thought into this reverse casting business. Indeed, ma'am. He plays the role well, but the two maids leave much to be desired. Of course, she would criticize them. Do you remember, Oscar, how we spent our boyhood days in this alley, running about and pretending our sticks were swords? I could never forget Julius. Or, I could never forget Julius. In those days, it was all so simple, with you and Cecilia alike. I treasure that time greatly. Ha! I recall how stunned I was. I would always conspire to play with her in secret, only to discover another had been doing the same. She was as lovely as the sight of the falling petals in spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our very own sun. But her light would dim with each day that passed. The nobles and the commoners, the fury that would conflict, could never have been avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable. Cruel fate mocks us so, for it is our very existence that has brought her such sorrow. Oh wow, they're so cool. I hate to say it, but the guy kinda looks cuter than the girls. Hush now, and watch the show. Know this, Julius. The commoners' impudence can be tolerated no longer. If they should forget their place and no longer view us as their superiors, Liberal's power structure would surely fall into ruin. If I may, Father, it has been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded. Perhaps the eventual seizing of power by the common people is inevitable in any state. Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything if commoners and nobles alike should be cast all tradition aside? Better we should fall to our knees before the Empire's military and concede to their will. Father! That's a damn fine duke up there. You let the commoners get all high and mighty, and your whole society collapses. Your Grace, perhaps it would be best to keep our voices down? Oscar, I am expecting great things of you. If you can get the royal family on our side, we will have a great advantage over the nobles. And that advantage would allow us to seize power. But Chairman, I do not consent to this. I would never use Cecilia for political gain. Huh, always putting others before yourself, I see. Even though you now have the chance to become a king, albeit only on paper, if you would refuse, it will lead only to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family, and surely the nobles as well, would disappear into the shadows of history. Chairman, impressive. They've really done their research. I had severe doubts about this ever since I first heard about the reverse role gimmick. The students have all put a great deal of work into this, it seems. The young bracers have had no small hand in this either. I do not wish bloodshed on anyone, revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius and Cecilia to die. As for myself, I know not what I should do. Ugh, it's no good. I'm gonna be sick. Are you alright? You must have had quite a bit more than you can handle. It may be spring, but you'll surely catch your death if you sleep out here. Thank you, good Sir Knight. It has nothing to do with being a knight, but rather simple concern. What time is it? Okay. I would have to be quite the young fool not to see what I must do. You've got that right. What? Oh! Ah! My arm! Hehehe. Just a touch of anesthetic on the blade. Now, if you'll be so kind as to sit still. Curse you, assassin! Who sent you? Just a noble who wants you out of the picture. He wanted it badly enough to pay me up front, and pretty well at that. All you need to do is die. Ah, I get it. Not bad at all. So up next we should have... Whoops, almost got so wrapped up I almost forgot about my work. Long has it been since you have entered my sight, fair princess? Yes, Julius, it truly has. I cannot help but notice that Oscar is not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, the both of you were oft spoken of by the maids in this court.
As you well know, Your Highness, the kingdom is in the midst of a crisis most dire, and as such, he and I may never be as close as we as once we were. I confess, I come to you today to ask a favor. What favor would that be? That you would allow he and I, head of the chivalric order of the High Guard and the young general, to engage in a duel of honor, and that the victor shall be granted the great honor of becoming your husband. Quite dramatic indeed. Caught up in the conflict between noble and commoner, these two close friends have finally decided on a duel. The princess now realizes their determination and keeps silent. And on the day of the duel, two knights step into the grand arena of the royal city. Many have come to witness it, commoner, noble, and all social castes in between. But conspicuously absent from the proceedings is the one over whom they fight, Princess Cecilia herself. My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate has always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak, that we may be both unburdened. If nothing else, for our beloved princess. We would have cleaved a path through fate and with our own hands, but at this moment my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps, but this is what passion that pierces. What is this passion that pierces me to the quick? As I see you with blade drawn, I feel as though I have been waiting for this moment. Before this storm by the name of revolution should claim us both, we shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes, and may the goddess above our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. On guard! Oh shoot. Impressive, Julius. I should say the same of you, but still, you seem to hesitate. Go, Oscar. What troubles you, Oscar? Is this the extent of your skill? Perhaps the tales of your acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overstated. Ha! Damn, jumping off the walls and stuff. Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordsmanship. Gah. Oscar, your arm. I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither of our blades connected with flesh, but even a glancing blow. Your wound was struck prior. This is a tactic most low. Duke Radmont, what is... what... was this your intention from the start? Huh, I'll thank you to cease slandering my good name. Are you implying that I instigated this? Father, is this true? Did you? It's all right, Julius. My inexperience has brought this about. Besides, I've received far worse on the field of battle. I will put everything I have behind my next strike. I intend I intend to kill you. Oscar. Very well. I will wager it all on my next strike as well. For the fair princess, and for the future of the very kingdom. He who lives, when all is said and done, will inherit the responsibility for all. and he who dies will watch over it all from the realm of the spirits. Such is the pride of a knight. Ha! I suppose it is. Ha! No! Cecilia, what? Oh my gosh, that was so dramatic. The way freaking Joshua did the like spinning death feint. Princess Cecilia, why were you not in attendance? Oh, Oscar Julius, I did not wish to observe a duel between the two of you. I felt I had to find a way to put a stop to this. Praise Idios that I arrived in time. Cecilia, Princess, hear me, all in attendance. Dismiss me and set aside your differences, please. Are we not all of liberal, and do we not love this land? There is so little that separates us from one another. If you would but take your foe's hand, surely we could find a peaceful resolution. Your Royal Highness, you need say no more. My vision fades. But what of you two? Not will you not do as I ask? Your will be done, my princess. At your side. Strange. Everything is floating. When I was young, I would sneak out of the castle down to the alley. Oscar, Julius, you both always had smiles for me. I love your smiles. So please, don't ever stop. No, princess? Hold on, I'm gonna do something so the sound's cutting out. Okay, and this one. There we go. No, this cannot be. Princess! I'll do anything, please, no! Cecilia, you... Our poor princess. I just don't understand why she'd do such a thing. Our princess gave her life that we might stop this might stop this unending dispute. Compared to that sacrifice, what a trifle is the pride of a nobleman. Had we not been fighting, it would never have come to this. Only now, when it is too late, do I see our folly. Is this the fate of all men with their spirits still shackled to their flesh? Idios, great goddess of the skies, we now know of your great resentment. There is much that you do not yet understand, it seems. Oh, is Idios speaking? I grant you flesh to be your vessel, but your spirits still know more freedom and nobility. Such contempt for it lies only within you yourselves. So beautiful, a more beautiful voice than I've ever heard. It's it's Adios, not Idios. Is that what it says like in the wiki? That's the official way. Okay. A more beautiful voice than I've ever heard. It's amazing. Adios herself has graced us with her presence. The goddess. Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I have observed your contest. You are both courageous and strong, yet something vital within you is broken. Oh, it's what it says in the voice acting of the other games? Oh, okay. It is as you say. Our own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Chairman, has your fate for the nobles, or hate for the nobles and the monarchy blinded you to the fact that we are all but men? I am ashamed. Duke, you know your sins better than anyone else could. And you, all the rest of you, who have simply watched these events unfold, there is something fundamental within you that is lost as well. Strike your hand upon your breast and think well upon this. Haha, and now it seems that you have each remembered your hearts. It seems like there's a lot of like unnecessarily like haha. Like there's a lot of moments that I don't feel are like haha funny. Like I think instead they should put like this. Hold on. Let's see if I can put it. Like giggle or smirk or something like that. But them actually saying haha, I don't think it kind of makes sense. Um as such, perhaps hope yet remains for liberal. So long as you never forget the lessons learned this day. Oh, she has vanished. Huh? She lives! Oh, where am I? Princess! Cecilia? Oh my, Julius! Oscar! Have you both been called up to heaven as well? Bless Adios. Praise. Praise be to Adios. It's a genuine miracle. Princess! Oh, praise Adios. What? Why are the two of you here? And the Duke? And the Chairman? So then I'm not dead? Almighty Adios. Did you guys get called to heaven 3 minutes after I died? I don't know. Maybe, like, she could have said, like, did you commit seppuku to kill yourself in shame of what you've done and join me in heaven? Adios has given Liberal back its beloved. Praise her for her benevolence. Oscar, Julius. What happened? Nothing that you need concern yourself over, Cecilia. The conflict is at an end. I believe that everything will be alright. Oh, bless. Oh, yeah. The conflict doesn't end. Everything will be alright. You're being naive, Oscar. We still have a duel to finish, do we not? Julius. No, you still intend to fight? On the contrary, this match is concluded. And besides, this fool managed to get hit on his sword arm. But it would not do for a duel such as this to not have a clear victor. Um, Thus it stands to reason that the man who fought with a significant handicap, yet emerged undefeated, should be regarded as the victor. Wait, Julius. Do not misunderstand me, Oscar. I have not given up on the princess. Once you are healed, our duel will continue, but with blades of wool. But with blades of wool? What does that mean? Blades of wool. Just as when we were boys. I see. Ha, very well, then, I accept your challenge. Have neither of you any regard for my own wishes? You are mistaken. You, my lady, shall judge today's match, and I think it only fair for the victor to be granted a kiss. Surely everyone waits with bated breath for it. Well, did we go back to the roleplay from before? Yeah, I guess we did. Very well. Oh yeah. Eek! Don't they look marvelous together? Almighty, Adios, look well upon this, and may this fine day extend unto eternity. Eternal peace to Liberal. Eternal glory to Liberal. Yay! Oh, the cool guy. Heh, quite the grand finale. But no matter. Okay, Sephiroth. And so the curtain fell on the madrigal of the White Magnolia to grand fanfare and acclaim. And with its conclusion, an announcement went out that the campus festival had reached its end. The crowd began to disperse and leave the campus, uh, each person wearing a look of contentment. Ah, brilliant, just brilliant. That was one fine play, if the director's allowed to say so. At first I thought people would make fun of us with the role switch like that. I'm so glad they took to it seriously. Or they took it seriously, I mean. Agreed. Agreed, the costumes worked out pretty well. I wouldn't want to have to wear mine again, though. Corsets are like some form of torture. Huh, no kidding. Well, it was all for good cause. And just wait till you see how many pictures the photography club took. The ones of you ought to be particularly popular. Give it a rest. The ones of Estelle and Chloe won't exactly drive people away either. The guys always go nuts for the junior girls. We're really gonna take in the mirror. I mean, all the proceeds will go to a good cause. Jill. Huh? Estelle, what's wrong? Huh? What? Where? What are you talking about? Nothing important, really. You've been spacing out ever since the play finished. Are you okay? Well, that fight scene was pretty hard work. It's no surprise you'd be tired. Do you feel sick? We can take you to the nurse's office. I'm fine, really. I deal with fatigue every day as a bracer. I'm just trying to get my head back in order is all. Oh. Estelle, you don't mean... No, nothing like that at all. I promise, I am perfectly alright. I trust we're not interrupting. Miss Chloe, Oscar was so cool. I want to be that cool when I grow up. Thank you. You were really great too, Miss Estelle. Sir Julius. Hey now, Mary. And Joshua was so cute. Yeah, I couldn't stop looking. Thank you. It was great fun for us all. A play about love and friendship buffeted by the winds of a tumultuous era. It was so moving. The fight scene was intense, and though one could only expect it to end in tragedy, it had such a heartwarming conclusion. I thought it was splendid. Well, with praise like that, I'd have to say it was worth the effort. Oh yeah, Hans? Oh right, I almost forgot. Huh? What's up? It's nothing bad, don't worry. I'll be right back, so just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Those were Jill and Hans, no? Chloe, your friends are on the student council then. Yes, they were in charge of the production of the play. I see. I must thank them then. The children will have many fond memories of Rouen. Matron, I've made up my mind. I will tell them my decision when we return to Minoria. And then tomorrow we'll take the first steps. Whoa, so soon? Hey, what you talking about? Clem, you shouldn't listen in on grown-ups talk. It's okay, Mary. But I think we should probably return to the inn. We can have dinner and continue our discussion over there. Okay. Now then, Chloe. And you too, Estelle and Joshua. I'm afraid we'll be taking our leave. Thank you for today. It was a lovely play. Oh, hold on a sec. Jill's coming back any moment, and she'll probably want to say goodbye before you go. Pardon me. Oh, Dean Collins. It's a pleasure to see you again, Matron Teresa. I must apologize for not coming by earlier, and to thank you for taking the time to visit. You needn't thank me. The festival was magnificent. I'm grateful for the invitation. Yes, the students were magnificent, weren't they? Chloe told me of your current situation, truly dreadful. I was trying to think of a way that we could help. Jill. Yes, sir. Please take this. Jill handed Matron Teresa a bulky envelope, sealed with the Royal Academy's crest. What's this? We took up a collection for you. It's 1,000,000 mira. Dang, Matron, you millionaire now. Make it rain, girl. Please use it to help rebuild the orphanage. 1,000,000 mira? That's impressive. But how? Well, we have the Duke as well as the Mayor of Bose, so there are some celebrities here. Thanks to them, we were able to collect far more than we would have otherwise. Dean. No, I couldn't. I can't accept this. I don't see why not. The festival collects donations for charity every year. People donated specifically to help rebuild the orphanage. But it's too much. Please accept it, Matron. But, Chloe, I realize that you're overwhelmed, but think about it. With how much Mira, the rebuilding could start and you wouldn't need to go to Gronsel. You wouldn't have to give up your herb garden. She speaks the truth. Joseph would want you to accept this, for the children.
You needn't focus on the amount, just what can be done with it.
You're right. I don't know how to show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. That's awesome. Yes, that should settle that. Hey, what's this about going to Groundsel? Did something happen? It's okay, there's no need to worry. You've all been through so much. It's not really that big a deal. But why are you crying, matron? Don't be silly, Clem. Those are happy tears. After the matron and the children left to return to Minoria, Estelle and Joshua joined the other students in cleaning up after the festival. By the time everything was done, the day had given way to the evening. But we had everything set up for you to be able to. But we had everything set up for you to be able to stay. I mean, the festival just ended and everything. Sorry, but we can't. Since we're still apprentices, we can't go too long without checking in at the guild. We'd like to give our report before the day is out if we can, so you'll have to excuse us. Is that so? Oh well, guess I'm on my own tonight. I'm sure it sure is going to be lonely in bed without you. What? Hans, would you please give the tasteless jokes a rest? Estelle, please don't listen to him. Oh, a joke. It's never boring with you guys, I'll give you that much. I hope you'll get the chance to come see us again. And stay for a couple days and nights. Sure, we will, thank you. We'll stop in again soon. Huh, well, let's get going. We'll lose the daylight if we don't hurry. So you're headed to Minoria, Chloe? Yes, there's a lot I want to talk to the matron about. She said it would be alright for me to stay over at the inn with her and the kids tonight. I hate that you won't be here after the festival. Oh well, what can you do? I hope you have a good time. Oh yeah, about the matron and the kids. Isn't it kinda risky for them to be carrying around that much money? Oh, don't worry about that. One of the other bracers escorted the whole lot of them back to the village. Her name's Karna. Apparently the dean made a special request. He never misses a beat. Well, stay healthy, you guys. Here's hoping you guys do great with your bracer studies. Yep, you can count on it. Best of luck to you both as well. We only had a few days at the academy, but it was great fun. Well, other than class anyway. What are you talking about, Estelle? Normally students spend most of their time attending classes. The school festival might have been fun, but it was just a special event. Yeah, you're right. Man, being a student is tougher than I thought. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just I can't sense Sieg nearby. I wonder where he went. Maybe he's just looking for dinner? Yes, that may be it. I'm sorry, I'm just being silly. Please allow me to come with you as far as the coastal road. Sure, it'll be fun. Okay, we're gonna save. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to call it quits here. It was a shorter stream than normal. Unfortunately, I started a bit late. I had to do kicker some real life stuff, and plus I'm still recovering, so it was just gonna be short no matter what. I will be playing this again tomorrow, hopefully longer. But yeah, super thank you to Loki
for hanging out, and it's always interesting to pick the brains of people who have played a game before and kind of get their perspectives and their opinions and all that kind of stuff. And thanks for the follow, and just hanging out in general. Anyone else who might have been here and hung out and lurked, it's also super appreciated. Just you being here, um, it makes streams more fun, and it helps motivate and encourage me to continue playing, get through games rather than them sitting um, in a backlog or on a shelf or anything like that. But yeah, you're more than welcome to come and hang out again tomorrow and any other future streams. And let's see. I believe Friday is 12th, which is Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm gonna start that. I might play it Friday and Saturday, and then again on the next Monday, because I kind of want it to be on the Monday slot. But since it comes out on Friday, I'm gonna be playing it on launch. But yeah, thanks again. Have a great rest of your day. All right, take care.